What's going on, everybody? Adam with the eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Swagman Chinook on our 2019 Volvo XC40. So this is going to be a really good entry-level rack to get a lot of different features. We are going to be able to put two bikes to and from our destination, and we will be able to tilt with the bikes installed. There's a little lever on the back that we just got to lift up on. It's pretty easy to get to. And then we can go ahead and tilt it back, so then we don't have to worry about having to completely take all of our bikes out and off of our bike rack just to gain access to the back of our hatch. This way, let's say you're on a trip or something like that, you forget that you have something in the back that you need. This way we don't have to take all of our bikes off in a random parking lot in a gas station in a random city if you guys are traveling. I definitely think that this is just an all-in-all great deal. So the second that you guys start loading up your bikes and you have them all loaded to go, then you don't really have to worry about taking them off until you're about to ride them or put them away. But other than that, let's just go over a couple different things. We are going to add a little bit of length to the back of our vehicle whenever we have anything on our hitch. And in this instance, from the bumper to the outermost point, it's going to be about 24 inches, so 2 foot we're adding to the back of the vehicle, which, just be mindful of that. It's actually not that much length compared to some of the other types of bike racks you guys may be looking at. But let's go ahead and take these bikes off. One thing I really like about it is we do have a frame hook here, so it's not going to be ideal for your carbon fiber bikes, but on the frame hook, we are going to have really cool locking cores there, so you can lock your bikes to the rack itself. So that gives you peace of mind. It would give me peace of mind, that's for sure. And then we are going to have some wheel cradles down here, and we just need to press in this little tab here to undo those. And you don't really have to worry about them scratching your wheels if you got nice wheels. We do have a rubber little bumper here just to protect all of that. We're going to do the same exact thing for this side. The nice thing about it is it stays on the other side, so we don't have to worry about losing them. That's a big thing for me because I lose a lot of things all the time, so that's definitely something I look for in a bike rack. So all we really need to do to get this frame hook off is just squeeze it real quick and slide it all the way off. You can just maybe just hook it right there if you want to. And one thing I really do sometimes is I just take both of these off, and if you want, you can actually pull this little lever to lower this center mast. And by doing that, you can just really get up close and personal with your bike and just grab it directly off. If we had that center mast up, we might have to lift it up and over. This is just going to be a nice feature for you guys, not really trying to do a whole lot of lifting, especially after a long ride. So I would definitely say that that's a good feature with this bike rack. But whenever we're done, you guys can either put these back in your car or you can slide them back on. Either way is going to work. And we do need to make sure that we put the longer one first. Like this. There we go. So now that those are on, I'm going to lower it down all the way. I do usually replace these just so they're not flapping around. So now we can actually take a little bit more length off the back of our vehicle. We had about 2 feet, but with that same exact lever that we use for the tilting feature, we can fold it up towards the vehicle. It is going to lock into place. It doesn't get too close to the bumper, but just so you guys know, it's only about 2.5 inches away from the bumper, but it doesn't really have any play, so it's not really going to make any contact, so don't worry about that. But this is going to cut down the length quite a bit. It's going to cut it down all the way to 14 inches. So we're cutting down about 10 inches of length, which is a plus. So if you have a smaller driveway or if you're in a parking lot and you're ready to ride, fold it up, no one will hit it. Another nice feature that I look for in a bike rack is the fact that we can have 2 different hitch sizes. So the one hitch you see now is a 2-inch, and there's a sleeve on the inside around our shank here that makes it possible. But if we can remove that sleeve, we can actually go ahead and put this on any 1¼ hitch as well. So if you have two different cars with two different size hitch receivers, you don't have to worry about it not fitting in both. You have that option, which is awesome. Another thing that does come with the kit is an anti-rattle bolt and a locking core. It is going to be key to like with our locks for our bikes up top. So we're going to be able to lock our bike rack to our hitch and our bikes to our bike rack. So really everything's nice and secure. It's going to give you guys peace of mind whenever we're going down the road. Just to show you guys, I'm really shaking this thing and the whole car's moving and we don't have any rattling going on the inside down there. One other feature I need to go over, which is honestly one of the nicer ones of this bike rack, is just the fact that we can really adjust all of these wheel cradles. We have, whether you just have two same size bikes and you want to just offset them, one this way, one the other way, or if we just are bringing your guys' kiddo with you on the trails, we can accommodate for those smaller wheelbase as well. This isn't going to be ideal for those e-bikes just because we do have about 45 pounds of weight capacity. So just be mindful of that whenever you load it up. But other than that, that's pretty much all there really is to know about the Swagman Chinook on our 2019 Volvo XC40.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.